What did Reddit do this time, chat?
So Reddit has been having, as we all know, Reddit has been having what you would call a collective mental health crisis.
Of course.
A big one. Very big collective mental health crisis. Take a look at this. Muskrat's henchmen have been identified. Shaving their heads is the least that should happen. Their names. Drag their fucking bodies. It's time to drop the mitts. You need to know which knees to cripple, how many to cripple, and where the data got sent. It's time to hunt. All of these people live somewhere. It's time to do more than dragging names. Let's drag their necks up by a large coil of rope.
Chat. If you type this kind of stuff out loud, you should probably get help. I'm just saying, you're allowed to think what you're allowed to think. It's not a thought police thing, but holy crap, this is unhinged.
If they feel they can walk into your government buildings with impunity, just remember they all have addresses of their own. This is from 8
What
hours ago with 1,000 upvotes. I'll say it. The Nazi stooge needs to be shot. Dox these people and let us deal with them. Where are they on media? Where do they live?
Why is this allowed on Reddit? I thought it was against the rules to say that kind of stuff, no? Like on Twitter, you can't say like, oh, where do they live? I want to blow them up. It is? Oh, but then why is it allowed on Reddit? Isn't that kind of crazy? There's a lot of context to this. Well, the video's 16 minutes long. Can we like watch it? Yeah, I'm watching it as I go. We'll figure it out.
Pink missed them all. They need to understand that this is now a war, and in war there are costs for being the enemy. And these people, make no mistake, are the enemies.
Good lord.
Now this may sound crazy, but they had addresses. Not saying someone should pay them a visit, but doing this type of thing to the American people should result in you fearing for your life if you get to keep it.
Dr. Pencilbender, you have issues.
So we have a situation
5 up dudes too.
This is a collective.
Pink missed them all. Sensitive cancel. What are these names? Are these feds? By the way, Pink missed them all is so insane to say. That's like blowing people up. Yeah, like you blow them up and then they just evaporate.
Mental health crisis on Reddit.
Good lord, man.
Wow. Deranged.
Yeah, I agree.
This is insane. I can't even believe this. Not gonna lie, these death threats should lead to Reddit sanctions to control it. I think they should. I do.
Well, they clearly don't enforce their own rules. That's what I'm saying. If I went to look up the terms of service for Reddit and saying like, hey, I want to dox them and someone should end them. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is against rules.
I think this is same with Pro Luigi. Now everybody cries. I said this shit was a problem. I said it was a problem. Nobody wanted to listen to me. Everybody said it didn't matter. And now it's happening again. There we go. You were right. I knew this shit was going to happen. It's obvious it's going to happen. Like, it's not like, oh, wow, I can't believe I'm so smart. No, it's fucking obvious this shit was going to happen. Absolutely. Yeah. What's Pink missed? If you, like you blow somebody up and it vaporizes their body. And the pink is from the blood. Simple.
And the skin.
And skin. Put together.
Yeah. White and red equals pink. Bumbleclad. Shut up, chat!
It's killing them, basically. Vaporize. Yeah, like, it's killing them. That's it. I think Luigi's on a different scale. It's different defending a murderer and calling for mass death.
It's both bad? What do you mean? They're both bad.
Really? I mean, like,
as a murderer,
you're right. It is different. It is different. It's different.
It's
They're both bad, though, right? They're both bad.
Thank you.
And so, anyway, we got this shit going on. Reddit's got to get this under control. They really have to get this under control. Because if they don't get this under control, somebody else is going to get it under control for them. And that's going to be the government. I'm going to be honest here. These are death threats. These are calls to violence.
Yeah. If I posted this on Twitter, I'd get immediately suspended. Just to put it in perspective, immediate suspension within like an hour, probably, if I had to guess. But for some reason, it's okay for a bunch of people in a subreddit to gather around and say this and updude each other.
There needs to be accountability for this type of behavior. We have rules. There are laws. Reddit needs to follow these laws. And this is over the line. This is not free speech. This is not free speech. Not even in America is this free speech. Looks like Section 230 is on the table of retraction if this keeps going. It is. And I think people need to make sure that the administration is aware of this. Cash Patel, yeah, bro, like I tweet this at him. Let him know. Do we know if these accounts have been banned? Let's find out. I gotta look these up off stream, off camera, because in case it's in SFW. It's looking like this individual just made a post 1 minute ago.
Oh my god,
and they have indeed not been suspended.
Not suspended. Shouldn't there be like a filter that stops them from saying certain things, bro?
So that's 1 for 1, not suspended. 0 francs and beans. All right, let's go ahead and look at this next person. We're going to see if they've been suspended as well. It looks like, in fact, this individual right here, that made all these people live somewhere. This person right here who made a post 7 hours ago, they're
on the subreddit stupid fucking liberals. You go to a subreddit that probably makes you mad and then you comment on it. See, chat, no, seriously, this is what happens when you purposefully make yourself upset. I'm telling you, there is something mentally wrong with you if you seek out content that makes you angry constantly and you can't laugh about it and it makes you irritated.
Count is still active and going on Reddit. So there has been nothing that's happened to them. Do a prediction. This is 3 hours ago. Yep, he's still cooking. He's still cooking. Right here, we have another individual right here. It's this person here. Made this comment 5 hours ago based off of the collage. Copy paste. This is an image. I can't copy paste.
Wait a minute. They're not even speaking English. Man, they love American politics this much. 16,000 comment karma. And they've had this account for like a year. That's insane.
And so we've got another person right here. Nobody has been suspended. So we are at 3 for 3 of people that are making death threats on the accounts, on their account, on Reddit, that have not been suspended.
Wild.
Drag their fucking bodies. Time to drop the mitts. Okay, so this person, clearly a call for violence, right? I know this might come as a surprise to you guys.
But they're not suspended.
But their account is still active.
Ask Canada. 262,000 comment karma in 4 years. Oh my, no, sorry, 3.5 years. Or is it 4 years? No, it's barely 3.5 years. That's insane.
That's right. It's still active. We are at 4 for 4.
People, man.
People that are making death threats, openly calling for violence and to kill government employees.
Oh my lord, man.
Let's see the rest of them. The Nazi stooge needs to be shot. I would say this is a call for violence. This might be a big shock for you guys. Somehow, it was.
Oh, shit!
4 out of 5.
All right. W Reddit.
That's a W for
sort
Reddit.
Of, kind of.
I'll give it to him. I'll give it to them. That's good. Now, and dox these people and let us deal with them. I would say this is kind of a bad one.
way.
Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, doxing.
I know this might be a big surprise. But there you go. Yep.
All right.
Let's go be friends with these guys and visit them in their homes. So this is
Probably in their parents' basements. Woo!
even person. This person is posting regularly. Wait till you get your first whiff of tear grass. Don't puss out when the time comes. So this person is a Reddit revolutionary right here.
Yeah, they'll do anything but actually do it themselves. Guys, it's time! Let's go!
He's still posting violent content at this very moment. So let's take one more.
That's wild.
One more, gentlemen. Dr. Pencil Binder.
Bender,
There it
dude,
is.
Bender.
That's his most recent
They have
comment.
addresses.
19 hours ago. And you can even see the post right here. If everybody's waiting on Monday, so this is a post here. Clubhouse participants only. Waiting on, if everybody's waiting on Monday to file lawsuits. No mercy if all these are confirmed. I say drag their names. I would bet Elon is there. These are people.
Drag their names is so much more different than saying people need to be visited and they need to get doxxed, man. I can't believe how deranged these people are.
People that are advocating for doxing and political violence. This, in my opinion, needs to be stopped. This needs to be stopped before it gets worse. And that's what's going to happen. I want to let these people know that when you do this, the other people that are on the other side are going to do this to you.
Yeah.
They are.
Eye for an eye.
They're going to do this to you and you're not going to like it. Because they're the ones that are going to have, that maybe they're actually going to do. I disagree. Oh, do you think like this is it? Yeah, tit for tat. Yeah, this is going to keep going. They already do.
Makes
No,
the world
you're not like
blind,
this.
champ.
Absolutely not. And so I don't think this breaks the First Amendment. The Second Amendment is going to give people the ability to commit violence against people and protects the First Amendment. That only implies the First Amendment is meant to organize for the purpose of violence in the first place. I want to...
What? Did
So
this
I
guy
want you to
just
just say it right now.
I don't think this breaks the First Amendment. You have to clarify. No shot.
You think that
07.
it is your First Amendment right to make a call to kill a government employee?
Yes, apparently
Just
so.
say yes or no. Very simple yes or no question.
Yes.
Is that a First Amendment right or not? We got to get a Pepsi. No. Okay, so what are you talking about?
Man, I need a fridge.
What are we doing? Yeah, obviously
With
not,
Pepsi
right?
in
Obvious,
it.
because obviously, right? So, like, what are you typing about? We need our politicians, especially Trump, to stop with the us versus them rhetoric. No, rhetoric isn't a problem. The words are the problem. Rights are a difficult subject and should be handled through the Supreme Court in Austin. It's very in the Supreme Court system. It's very messy these days.
What?
Okay, so then yeah. All right, so there we go. So you're not gonna make it. You know, bro.
You know, man.
What are you doing? You know.
Listen, he's trying to gotcha him. Again, I don't know how you can be like... Yeah, the rhetoric, the words of the rhetoric. It's so disingenuous, man.
No. It's obvious
Gotcha,
you know.
Aspen, gotcha.
Why are you playing games? Why are you tap dancing? Everybody sees this.
He's farming,
You're
dude.
roaching out. Word soup equals an answer. Yep, there it is. Are you all fucking insane? Trump started all this. Please check at the rope and hang. If somebody does this that's a Trump person, then tell me and I'll call them out. When was the last time you complained about the right doing death threats on Twitter? The last time it was sent to me and I saw it? Let me ask you a question.
Oh,
Is this good or bad? Is it good or bad what they're saying?
Twitter is much worse than Reddit for threats. Yeah, but the difference is that 99% of the time, if you type something like that, you get banned for it or suspended. Yeah, I'll admit it. I do think that it has been pretty consistent. You get banned. People will say horrible shit to you, but at least they get banned.
It's simple. Is it good or bad? It's bad. Okay. All right. So It's bad. So what's the problem? Okay. So I said this thing's bad, and you're mad that it's bad, even though you agree with me that it's bad. But Twitter is notorious for death threats and harassment, but since Elon owns it, nothing will be done.
What? Says someone that doesn't use Reddit. Again, I mean, not Reddit, Twitter. What do you mean?
That's not true. I have said over and over and over about Twitter. I have complained about this on Twitter constantly. I have said this is happening on Twitter constantly. And it is worse on Twitter. You're right. This isn't a competition. It's bad to do this. It's literally that fucking simple. Yeah, more users? No. Well, regardless of how many users it is, anybody who does it is doing it wrong. I think he's saying you only criticize one time. You're an Elon lover, bro. You won't criticize Twitter?
Elon lover after he literally leaks Asmon's tweet, his DMs. Yeah, the guy that got his Twitter checkmark removed by Elon because he got mad and called him out for video games. Yeah, Elon dick sucker for sure.
So, if I provide you with an example of me criticizing Twitter that is a specific concrete example, is that going to be enough for you? Or are you just going to move the goalposts and say that, oh, well, that's different? Because I can give examples, right? I could give, for example, the time where Nick Fuentes was doxxed. And I was massively against that, and I said that was horrible, and I said Twitter massively fucked up. No matter what, man. I could give the example of when Grums, people keep tweeting things about being violent to Grums. I think I
don't like Grums, and I thought it was horrible that people were threatening to dox him, and they did dox him eventually, and to top it off, his family was getting threatened. He has like a kids and a wife, man. Good lord.
Anybody that does that should be immediately permabanned. Here, let me make it extremely clear so everybody can understand it. If you make a call to be violent towards a person, you should get banned on Reddit, TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram. That's it. There's a call for violence is a ban.
They don't see the irony what aboutisms are exactly what it's about. They're justifying death threats and calls friends because they see it somewhere else. Or they think something of them. Chat, there's people who unironically think I'm a Nazi. Yeah, like online, they think I'm a Nazi, that I'm a dog whistler, that I'm a pickbee, that I'm a racist. Do you think it's okay for them to say, oh, well, Alana's a Nazi, so it's okay to dox her? They may be incorrect. But they still think it's okay to say that out loud. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to put down, man? Yahtzee? No, Nazi, not Yahtzee. Alana's a freaking Yahtzee.
That's it. There should be legal action. Elon retweets libs of TikTok, the biggest doxer on the internet, bro. The platform owner endorses doxing on Twitter.
What?
What does that have to do with what I said? I'm not even going to engage with that because it has nothing to do with the conversation. You said that I don't call out Twitter. I gave you multiple examples of me calling out Twitter.
And then he just moves the goalpost. Like, actual cooked chatter, dude. Shocker, you call for the death of one person because of political views that will do the same to you? Yeah, that's why I never do it, because it's fucking stupid. And it's not okay. It's bad no matter where it comes from. Who says it? Because schizos with low emotional intelligence will signal boost it. Yeah, and they just updo each other and circle jerk each other off on Reddit until that subreddit gets banned, and then they get mad over it. It's so sad, man.
So now we're moving the goalposts again. This is exactly what I said would happen. I exactly said this would happen. Yes, no, it's bad.
Farmed.
Doxing leads to people finding people to threaten. Yes, anybody who's doxing should get perma'd. It's that simple.
Valid. Sure.
If you're doxing, you should get perma'd.
Period. No matter what. I don't care.
That's it. If that's something that Suburban Elon from Twitter, I have not seen Elon post somebody's dox himself. I have not seen it. Now, maybe I should have. Maybe it happened. I didn't see it, but I certainly didn't see it.
07.
Ban it? Yes. He didn't? Of course not. He doxed your DMs. That's a willful dishonesty. Willful dishonesty.
Dox.
Libs of TikTok should be banned. If Libs of TikTok posted a person's private personal information publicly, then the answer to that is yes.
Yeah.
Do you think I have some kind of allegiance to Libs of TikTok? Do you think I give a fuck about that? Do you think I actually care about Libs of TikTok? Fuck no, I don't care. No. If they did it, they should get banned. People are so radicalized by this type of like partisan thinking that they think that you can't have a principled stance on anything if it goes against what's perceived to be your side.
It's so rabid, man. I hate it so much. That's what we're getting to. Yes. There's people on the far right that call Aspen a Jew lover. Aspen!
All of these people should be banned, and a lot of them, I think, should probably be investigated by the FBI. I do.
And Kirsche, yes, good point,
I think that we need to hold people like this accountable. And I think that making threats and calls to violence like this is absolutely something that should not be acceptable on any platform on the internet. It's that simple. And if social media companies do not moderate and control this stuff, then I think there should be a level of accountability for that. These social media companies operate at a tremendous privilege that's given to them by the government through Section 230. And if they want to operate with that privilege, they need to make sure that they're doing a good faith effort to prevent death threats and calls to violence for government employees off their website. This is embarrassing on Reddit's part. It is insane that this is even a conversation. Those aren't specific threats, though. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You would...
What do you mean? These people all live somewhere. Time to hunt. That's not specific enough?
Never even dare to tweet something like this at the president.
What?
And the reason why is because you know you'd have Secret Service at your house. You would. You would. You would never do that. And that's it. Ban the idiot? Yes. Or anyone that's violent? Yeah, you can't say these things in person. Exactly.
Imagine if I said that on Twitch, unironically, and I said this X group of people needs to be pink misted. I get immediately suspended, if not banned permanently. That's horrible. Yeah, like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, tweet it to the president. Yeah. People want to believe this. You'll see what happens. And that's the way that I see it, holy fucking retards. Well, people are dishonest.
Yeah.
A lot of people are dishonest, and it's unfortunate, but it's funny that, in my opinion...
It's not even dishonest, it's more like they're covering their ears and just saying, no, that's not what I meant, but also, I'm gonna move by the goalposts. No, that's not what I meant. No, not like that.
And I think that's the best response.
Pretty sure people have said that on Twitch, but the president, though, like Hassan... Yeah, and they probably got suspended for it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not terminally online in that regard. I don't know the facts, okay?
Because these people will not actually do that because they know that they will be immediately shut down.
Rules, okay?
And it will actually fuck up and ruin their own life.
Yeah. Baldy McBaldison. Blah, 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 blah. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Actually, last Tuesday, Hassan said that. Get me a clip. Show it to the mods. I don't believe anything that anyone says until I see it for myself. Da-da-da-dum. His timeline's horrible. Oh, that's his liked post, is it not? I don't know. But anyway. Clap 'em! Clappity clap, clap 'em! Why would anyone go on the internet and spread lies? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Derangement. Sad. Cringe.